Hi everyone, this is Ramalinga Prasad Kuppa. Welcome to my channel, Pharma World. Today's topic is disintegration test as per USP General Chapter 701. This is one of the physical strength tests that are carried out on oral solid dosage forms. This will give you information on within which time the dosage form, the tablet or a capsule will break into smaller pieces and get into the bloodstream for therapeutic activity. This is different from dissolution test where the drug content of the dosage form is determined. Here in this test, the test is limited only breaking into smaller pieces. Disintegration of dosage form. Disintegration means breaking down the dosage form into smaller pieces, leaving no residue of the dosage form on the screen of the test apparatus. So, after the test is performed, there should not be any potential particles of the tablet left over on the screen. Some fragments of insoluble coating or capsule shell may be remained on the screen of the test apparatus. So, a small amount of such remnants may be left over on the screen after the test. When discs are used for avoiding the capsule float in the basket, the bottom of the disc may have some amount of fragments of the shell. This also is possible. Sometimes, when the disc is used to prevent floating of the tablet or capsule, some amount of shell fragments may be left over on the screen. The disintegration time dt should be within the prescription. The test is considered passes when the disintegration time is within the specifications. Let us see the basic design of the apparatus. The basic apparatus consists of the following: a 1000 ml low form beaker with a height of 138 mm to 160 mm. This is the setup of the basket rack assembly. What is a low form beaker? The low form beaker will have a height of 1.4 times the diameter of the beaker. So, if the beaker diameter is between 97 mm and 115 mm, the height will be between 138 mm and 160 mm. This type of beaker may also have a spout to drain out the water or disintegration medium after the completion of the test. Thermostatic arrangement for heating. Thermostat is required to heat the disintegration medium to 37 degrees Celsius plus or minus 2 degrees. A mechanical device to raise and lower the basket at a constant frequency between 29 and 32 cycles per minute. The basket should take an average of about 30 dips per minute. The distance covered should be between 53 mm and 57 mm. The distance covered during dips between the top position and the bottom position must be between 53 mm and 57 mm. The volume of the vessel should be such that the wire mesh remains at least 15 mm below the surface and 25 mm from the bottom of the vessel in downward position. So, in top position, the mesh must be at least 15 mm below the water surface and 25 mm from the bottom of the beaker when the tube is in bottommost position. The basket rack assembly consists of six open-ended transparent tubes held in a vertical position. So there are six transparent tubes fixed vertically. The specifications are as follows. The tubes must be within 77.5 plus or minus 2.5 mm long. Inside diameter must be between 20.7 and 23.0 mm. Wall thickness should be between 1.0 and 2.8 mm. These tubes are firmly fixed vertically with two circular plates with a diameter between 88 and 92 mm. The mesh size must be 1.8 to 2.2 mm. It is important to know these requirements. You don't have to do all these checks every time you carry out the test. Once you check whether or not the apparatus complies to these parameters. Let us see the specifications for the disc. The transparent cylindrical disc must have the following dimensions. Thickness should be 9.5 plus or minus 1.5 mm. Diameter should be 20.7 plus or minus 0.15 mm. Specific gravity should be 1.18 to 1.20. 5 parallel holes with 2 plus or minus 0.1 mm extended between the ends of the cylinder. One of the holes must be centered on the cylindrical axis and the other holes are centered 6 plus or minus 0.2 mm from the axis. All these specifications are prescribed in USP chapter 701. You may refer that for more information. Let us see the procedure. For uncoated tablets, place one tablet in each basket and operate the apparatus at 37 degrees Celsius plus or minus 2 degrees using water or specified media for the time prescribed in the individual monograph. After the operation is carried out, lift the assembly and check for the results. If all tablets have disintegrated completely, the test is considered passed to specifications. If one or two tablets fail to disintegrate fully, repeat the test with another 12 tablets. If 16 out of 6 in the first attempt plus 12 in the repeat attempt, that is total 18 tablets, disintegrate fully, then the test is considered passed to specifications. Delayed release enteric coated tablets. Step 1 in simulated gastric fluid. Immerse the basket in water at room temperature for 5 minutes. If the tablet has a soluble sugar coating, operate the apparatus for 1 hour with simulated gastric fluid. In this type, there are two steps carried out. In step 1, immersion for 5 minutes is required to remove any sugar coating. Then operate in gastric fluid. Mostly it is 0.1 molar hydrochloric acid solution. In this step, there should not be any evidence of disintegration, cracking, or softening of the tablet. It should be understood that The delayed release tablets should not get affected in the gastric fluid of the digestive system and pass into the intestine where the therapeutic activity is expected. Step 2 in simulated intestinal fluid. Repeat the test as in step 1 with simulated intestinal fluid. In this step 2, the test is carried out with buffer, which is a simulated intestinal fluid. Here the disintegration must be complete. Acceptance criteria are the same as in the uncoated tablets. Buccal tablets. Operate the apparatus as in uncoated tablets for 4 hours. It is the same type of operation, but it is carried out for 4 hours. The acceptance criteria are the same as in the uncoated tablets. Sublingual tablets. Operate the apparatus as in the uncoated tablets exactly. This is exactly as in uncoated tablets testing, including the acceptance criteria. Hard gelatin capsules. Operate the apparatus as in uncoated tablets with an attached wire mesh that has 1.8 to 2.2 mm aperture under the basket rack assembly. In this case also it is exactly as in uncoated tablets testing, including the acceptance criteria. But there is an addition of removable wire mesh with the specifications mentioned. I hope that the detailed explanation on various types of disintegration tests, depending upon the type of dosage form, is useful for your understanding. Check whether all these points are incorporated in the SOP in your quality monitoring system. Thanks for watching. For more videos, please do subscribe, like, and share. Also, please leave a message in the comments box for any further support. Thank you.